Hi Eagles, I'm Katie Pierce with Finding Out. Finding Out is a student-led television program where we talk to different students about their hobbies and interests. This week's episode is all about the art of cosplay. We'll be right back with some students after the break.
Experiencing new cultures, trying new foods, and meeting new people are just a few of the amazing things you can experience while studying abroad.
Morehead State University is one of several member schools partnered with the Cooperative Center for Study Abroad, providing international study opportunities over winter and summer breaks.
To find out what programs are available for your major and what countries you may be able to travel to, you can check out CCSA's website at ccsa.cc.
Hi Eagles, I'm here with Erica Johnson. Hi Erica, how are you?
I'm Gwen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So you do cosplay. For those of us who don't know what cosplay is, how would you describe cosplay?
Of course, cosplay, if I had to use my own words, obviously the word itself is a combination of the words costume and play. And what it means is kind of like you would on Halloween when you get into a costume. But the big difference when you bring in the play aspect is it kind of has a theatrical thing where you really become the character that you've dressed up as.
So what have been some of the characters that you've cosplayed as?
So I have done so many over the years. I've been doing it for 11 years. I've done everything from small scale shows and video games such as Kiriko from Overwatch. I have done Nozumi from Love Live. I've done cosplays from Genshin Impact and just so many more over the years.
So what would be your absolute favorite cosplay that you've done?
That is honestly a tie between two. It would probably be one, my Nozumi from Love Live, which I had done 6 or 7 years ago now. It was my first huge project that from the ground up, I didn't have a single pattern and I just looked at the character and designed it. And the other one would be my upcoming one of Kiriko from Overwatch because that was another one that I just learned so many skills with.
Are you currently working on piecing together any cosplays?
So I am still working on the Kiriko one. I still do have some minor details that I would like to touch up. Some pieces of her top just aren't really quite what I was hoping for them to be, and some of the props that I'm working on, I actually got extended on my time so I can really go in there and touch those details up on them.
Do you make your own props, and how do you make them?
So I have been making them several different ways over the years. When I first started out as a wee little baby, I just did cardboard and paint and a lot of hot glue. But now, thanks to technology, my partner and I have a 3D printer, and we spend a lot of time with the 3D printer and like going in and hand designing those props from the ground up and printing them.
Would you say that cosplay has made you a part of a community?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even when I was very young, like I was always the nerdy child who loved the odd and the weird things, so I always felt kind of left out. But then once I reached about 11 or 12 years old, I really found the world of cosplay, because that was when Comic Cons were really starting to become a thing over here in America. And for me, it just gave me that home that I never thought I had, and I really got a place to shine and be myself.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. I really appreciate it. It was great having you. We'll be right back after the break.
Bored of sitting in your dorm room all day? Come out and explore all the great things Eagle Lake has to offer. This 1.4-mile long loop trail, located right here on Morehead's campus, offers a plethora of things for you to enjoy. From its beautiful plants, calming walking trails, gorgeous wildlife, relaxing fishing spots, and even serene kayaking areas, there's things to do here all times of the year. Don't wait. Come out and explore today.
Hi Eagles, and welcome back. I'm here with a video created by co-producer Kaylee Manshine that gives us an inside look at what cosplay is all about. Let's check it out.
gonna throw everything away?
We both know this isn't working out. We shouldn't have to keep trying to make it work. It should just work.
What happened to forever? What happened to everything you ever promised me?
I meant it. In the moment.
No, you can't do that. You can't make promises and then decide to take them back.
Things are different now. You're just not willing to admit it. That was a good take.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Hi Eagles, I am back with Aspen. So Aspen, what has been your favorite cosplay that you've done?
I'd say I'm most proud of my Mabel Pines cosplay. She was one of my first ones, and I've really improved her over the years. I've added a lot, and I've changed a lot, and I'm proud of the progress I've made with her.
What other characters have you cosplayed as?
I've done Dipper Pines. I have a lot of original characters of just various things. There's like a cloud, a mushroom. I've done things from a lot of books that I read as a kid to bring those back into my life.
Oh, that's really cool that you've created your own characters. But what would you say is the main difference between cosplay and a costume?
I would say the energy behind it. When you dress up just in a costume, it's oftentimes maybe more of a one-time thing and you're not necessarily embodying the character that you are. When you cosplay, it's often more times like thought out and more of a performance that you do.
Have you made any props or any kind of costume pieces?
Yeah, I have made a lot of various like weapon type things, props, swords and axes. I make most of my clothes from scratch for the costume pieces. So.
Have you ever reused any pieces?
Yeah, my sister's friends know that I do this, so they often have old clothes that they don't want and sometimes just throw them at me, and I can tear those up and repurpose them.
So where do you cosplay? Do you go to different comic conventions or do you make cosplay content just for online?
I'm mainly online, but I try to go to as many like Ren fairs as I can usually.
Would you consider cosplay an art style? Why or why not?
Absolutely. Everyone has their own interpretation of a character and their own way to wear a character. So it's definitely, you can tell a difference between the way I cosplay a character and the way someone else would cosplay a character. And there's definitely distinctions that each artist has in their style.
A lot of work goes into piecing together these cosplays, I'm sure, so that's why I would consider it an art style. How long have you been cosplaying and how has it developed over time?
I'm growing up on my 5th year of cosplaying.
Oh, okay.
And it's definitely developed over time in the way of I've definitely gotten more professional about it. It used to be something I just did for fun, and now I see it as a possible source to make money. I'm monetized on a few places, but I can see that my style has also grown.
What was your first cosplay?
Dipper Pines.
Dipper Pines, that's really cool. So what is something you would say to somebody who is thinking about getting into cosplay but doesn't know where to start?
I would say definitely go for it. Just jump right in. Very easy places to get starter pieces are like places like Goodwill, random thrift stores, to just find the base pieces of like a t-shirt, a pair of pants, and just go for it.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for Aspen for coming on the show today. I really appreciate it. It's been great having you.
Thank you for having me.
We will be right back to close off the broadcast after this.
Experiencing new cultures, trying new foods, and meeting new people are just a few of the amazing things you can experience while studying abroad.
Morehead State University is one of several member schools partnered with the Cooperative Center for Study Abroad, providing international study opportunities over winter and summer breaks.
To find out what programs are available for your major and what countries you may be able to travel to, you can check out CCSA's website at ccsa.cc.
This has been Finding Out. For our next episode, we will be talking to different students who care for unique and interesting animals, because not everybody has your normal household pet. Thank you for watching Finding Out. I am Katie Pierce.